But this is like there was a lot of. We're starting to ramp back up. Like last week, we kind of had a lull, and yeah, after the Super Bowl, and we had a week off where like it just nothing really happened, and now we're getting back into some like. I mean, we're almost coming up on a fucking blockbuster season. Can you believe that already? We're in March. If you didn't know, Ryan, we're in March.
And March really 2022 already.
Yeah. And then there's going to be April, and then there's going to be May.
And then June, and then July.
But May is like blockbuster season.
Is it? Is that
I think the official now, because it used to be like June, and then they started releasing like Doctor Strange 2 comes out in May.
Oh, yeah. You always got to find that like comic movie. Oh, no, because Batman's coming. Is it March?
It's almost becoming March because March is a new one.
There's always that March movie.
Well, yeah, because ever since like 300 opened in March, and they're like, oh shit, you can make money in March. I don't know why they think like it depends on the month. It's not so much the month. It's the movie that you release.
It's the movie, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe that's why they moved Morbius, because Morbius was supposed to be in January, and now it's in April. But it says April 1st, which I think is a joke. I don't think this movie is coming out.
We'll see. There could be some other joke ones too, because there is one that I'm very confused on. But first one we're going to talk about is Bullet Train, starring Brad Pitt. I gotta say, I think it's nice to see him back, like in the leading role, and kind of like in a somewhat comedic tone, but it's still going to be action star, right?
Yeah, I think I think this movie looks like Kill Bill with Brad Pitt.
It's like a assassin movie, where he's kind of getting. It's kind of opposite. Usually, the assassin guy is trying to get out of the game, and he's getting back into the game apparently from the trailer. But it's like set in where's the Bullet Train?
Japan. Like Kill Bill.
Yeah. Okay. And he gets on a bullet train.
Scorpion's there.
Oh yeah, Scorpion's there.
One of the Eternals.
Yeah. What? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Quicksilver's there. It's a pretty big cast. I don't think we need to name all of them.
Brad Pitt is there.
Yeah, I mentioned him already.
That's all that matters.
Okay. Yeah. But it looks very entertaining. It looks fun. It's just a beat 'em up heist type movie with lots of twists and turns. Because what I can tell from the trailers that he has no idea. He's just trying to do a job where he's still in a briefcase and it goes to shit. And he got on a bullet train.
Which can happen because in Japan,
there's a bullet train.
There's a bullet train. and
there's briefcase?
And there's briefcase.
Uh-huh.
And there's Japanese people.
That makes sense.
Oh, whoa. I clicked on the Wikipedia and the movie poster just looks...
I feel like
weird.
This is almost like an ad for the actual bullet train,
which is really nice. I've been on it.
Have you? Yeah, because you lived in Japan for a bit.
2 weeks. This is enough.
I'm not trying to do that bullet train.
You can. What's really nice is you don't know where you're going, but there's one guy who comes in and he's like, "Where you going?" I was like, "Kyoto," and he goes, "Okay," and then he just like charged me $300, and then he's like, "Okay, here you go. Do you want the seat to look at Mount Fuji?" And I was like, "Yep."
Did he speak English?
Yeah, he had broken English.
Oh, okay.
But he knew what I was. He saw typical American.
Well, he knows probably what the tourist wants, and like I can get you buy everything.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh. That's exactly what happened. Maybe that happens in this movie. Maybe Brad Pitt's so confused and he's like, "Yeah, I want to look at Mount Fuji."
Maybe.
But they're on the quiet cart. So, but there's a lot of action. And my question is, I guess it's a bullet train. Like the train system in Japan is so serious that they won't stop the train for nothing. So if people are dying and stuff, and
they gotta get there quickly.
Oh, it is Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny's in this. Remember in the trailer? I was like,
I don't know who this is.
He's a musician.
Okay.
I think he sucks personally, but
maybe he's gonna die in this film. I don't know.
Probably.
Yeah.
David Leitch is a director, and he did John Wick, Atomic Blonde. And Deadpool 2.
I get that.
And Hobbs and Shaw.
Yeah, I get that vibe from that. Yeah. It has the the action of Atomic Blonde and John Wick, and some of the comedic stylings of Deadpool 2.
You gonna watch it?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
go to a theater and watch it.
Yeah, I have to. It's in premium format.
Oh yeah,
Is
theaters only.
Is it premium format just like anytime you go to a movie theater? I mean,
that's true.
Yeah.
It's
big. And
it's. Do you want to spend $120 or do you want to spend $19.99?
what?
Snacks, tickets for other people, beers. You got to think. Going to a movie is like tickets are $20, beers are $20, popcorn's like $30.
I know.
Hot dogs are like $30.
Yeah.
Going to the bathroom's like 15. Getting out of the movie theater is another 20. Could you imagine if they charge you to leave?
Yeah. I mean, I'm kind of jumping the gun here, but a little bit. Did you see the news about like AMC's trying to do like a special pricing, like for they're going to charge you extra for like the big movies that are coming out that weekend. Yeah. I don't know if they're just trying this out in LA, but I mean they're hurting. They're trying to make more money, but yes, like, hey, you want to go see the Batman? You know, everyone wants to go see that. We're going to charge you extra like $1.50 on top of the normal ticket. The premium experience.
I'm going to wait. 2 weeks.
If that's the case, you would wait?
Yeah.
See, dude, $1.50 on top of it. I'm just like, whatever. If that's what you got to do, AMC.
Yeah, if I'm going to the movie theater by myself, but if I have to get one for my niece, my nephew,
back down this
like 19 people. Dude, I'm not kidding. When I paid for tickets for Spider-Man, I think it was $200. There was 8 people going.
Well, yeah, if you're bringing 8 people, yeah.
I had a row. That was expensive. Why didn't I just rent out the fucking theater myself?
You probably should have. It probably might have been cheaper.
They were renting them out for $100 for a while.
I know.
That's how I watched Star Wars, I think. Yeah.
Did you? You rented out one for Star Wars?
I rented one out for the first 2 new Star Wars. Not
There
me.
wasn't a pandemic then.
No, but it was Alamo Draft House. Maybe that's what we got to do.
Oh.
AMC.
Well, they're not raising their prices apparently.
Well, their stock isn't going crazy either. I knew this was going to fall. I knew AMC was going to fall because of the stock prices.
But see, this is how they're getting around it, though, is be like, hey, we're just experimenting. We'll see what happens, you know? But they're greedy.
They should have a built-in Blockbuster in movie theaters.
Like, what? You go there and you rent something else? Like, hey, I'm not ready to see the Batman, but I'm going to go see Tim Burton's Batman.
That's a good idea.
Like, you're talking about you can rent, like you go to the Blockbuster, you take that, and then you can go into the movie theater and watch it right then?
That's even a better idea. I didn't even think about that, but that's even a way better idea.
You just go home?
I was thinking, like, you're not done. Like, you just sat 3 hours and you're like, hey, remember this other movie? And you can go into this other thing. And
you do got a very good point with that aspect, because there is, like, even just like when I listen to people like talk about a movie, I'm like, oh yeah, I really want to go like watch that. Like the same thing. Like
but I like your idea of like picking a movie and getting your own theater.
That'd be cool, man. They can, they do that with like video games, right? Like you can go to some theaters and you can rent it out for like that hour and play video games.
Why are we not billionaires?
Because we come up with the ideas, but we don't have the money to actually execute them. That's the issue, man.
No,
that's why the rich get richer and the poor just
do podcasts.
Yeah, they do podcasts.
I'm gonna put that in. See, and what the thing is, I always forget about them.
Your ideas?
Yeah,
that's why we write them down. And I just found out if you just go into Google Drive, you can. I guess if you can remember one of your ideas, you could try to search for like it. Because I just found out that we were going to talk about a trailer that Evan already reviewed the movie somehow. It's amazing.
Yeah,
Evan time traveled.
Maybe Evan's from the future.
Maybe.
I think he has a bat pod.
Yeah. Did we talk about Morbius already?
I mentioned it, but
That's enough.
Honestly, okay. So I saw the Batman, and I spoiler alert, I'm gonna review it.
Okay.
However, there was a trailer for Morbius, and me and my buddy Brendan looked at each other, and I said, "What was different?"
Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh, it was all with reshoots and like Michael Keaton." And I'm like, "Okay."
I was thinking about this, and this is the same thing. Like Doctor Strange has a lot of this. Sonic the Hedgehog too.
Hell yeah.
Is that they have so many different trailers now, and I don't know if this is just because of YouTube age or whatever.
And they're yeah.
And they just had like a little like new little like quote title saying like for like the instance like Sonic the Hedgehog 2, because I'm looking at it right now, it says Blue Justice. And so they just add a little snippet. There's a little bit extra dialogue or something to make that make sense. And it's a new little trailer now for it. Same thing with like Morbius. That thing has been delayed, and then Spider-Man No Way Home.
It's not coming out, dude.
It might be a trick because, and then it made sense too, because like, well, why did they wait so long? But then I realized, oh yeah, the Batman just came out. They don't want to compete against that. Like they're really setting this up. Like, all right, which they are playing. Like they're playing with fire. They think that like the Batman's gonna die down by the time April 1st comes around. Do you think that's gonna be happening?
No.
Yeah, I feel like this could be another big one, like Spider-Man No Way Home.
I don't think it's going to be as big as Spider-Man No Way Home.
So? Really?
No. Two totally different audiences. And the movie shows like Spider-Man was like, hey, look at me, I'm Spider-Man. Here's other Spider-Mans. The Batman is like, is this going to be a cool Batman movie or what am I in for?
I don't know. To me, it looks super cool.
That's where the audience. But we're the ones with the money, kind of, because we do a podcast and we're not billionaires.
Yeah, but it's superhero. People love Batman.
Fucking Kim Kardashian has her own theater in her house, and she has streaming movies in her own house.
That makes sense.
Yeah. See, that's where I want
the rich get richer. She gets to rent whatever she wants and watch on the big screen.
She took our freaking Blockbuster idea.
Oh man, she probably has a Blockbuster in her house. Still pays someone to work there,
dude. That would if I was that rich. When I'm that rich. And we have the B Movies and Beyond storefront, it's going to say presented by Blockbuster. And we're going to have one Blockbuster employee. Just always rewinding tapes.
You can pay me. I'll do it. I'll do it on the side. You didn't hear us like when we were recorded, just hear the rewinding. Sorry, guys. I'm working.
Peter's working. He's on the clock.
Yeah.
Do you have a membership card?
Yeah. Segment, I can recommend the movies I watch on VHS going backwards.
That would be brilliant.
Yeah. So yeah, Morbius. We'll see if it really comes out April 1st.
Let me ask you: are you going to watch it in the theaters?
No,
I'm not either.
Here's the thing: I don't think I'm going to see a lot of stuff. Probably not until maybe Mayish, because I actually going to have a newborn born on that day, on April 1st.
The more you know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Or
you could do it live, whatever.
It's too hard to do. Like, there it is. But yes, my little baby, she's gonna be born on April 1st. They always gotta do the same joke, just like we're joking about Morbius. Like, this is a joke. It's not. And it's kind of sad that Morbius is coming out on the same day. I wish it was something cooler.
I would agree with that. I think
on the same day.
I think she deserves a better movie to join her in this world.
Like, dude, if it was Batman, that'd be awesome.
You would totally name her Selena Kyle, wouldn't you?
Maybe, or you'd call her the Dark Knight. I don't know.
Or Michael Keaton.
Chalupa Batman.
Where did Chalupa Batman come from?
That's for the League. That's a good series.
That's a good
recommendation. But yeah, that's Morbius is coming out. We'll see. But I mean, the way,
dude, I saw the Eternals in the theater, and I'm not gonna go see Morbius in the theaters.
Yeah.
Unless it's like someone's like, "Hey, you want to go?" Like it's half off movie day. I'd be like, "Yeah, fuck it, I got time."
Yeah.
But I never saw Jackass, and I heard Uncharted was terrible.
I saw Jackass Forever.
Was it good?
It was
a Jackass.
So. Yeah, it was Jackass, but older.
Sounds right.
Yeah. I mean, still funny, like for as much as I feel like I've grown and matured, I still laugh at all that dumb shit. And I feel like, here's the weird thing too, is that it got worse. There was so much dick and balls in this movie, like that I don't think was there. Like they got even like probably like less mature as these movies have progressed. It's so weird to me, and I don't feel like the stunts are as extreme. But it's been a long time since I watched a Jackass movie. But you got a quick review of Jackass Forever.
I like that. Throw that in there. Do we have another trailer?
Yeah, we got a few, but speaking of April Fools, I'm very confused on this one. There's something called the bubble.
Oh, is that the one we're doing? Okay.
Yeah, I'm jumping around a little bit.
Okay.
But the bubble, and we watched this teaser trailer. I was totally confused. Apparently, it's coming out on Netflix, and it says April 1st. But then, now you got to question everything that's coming out on April 1st because, like, is this a joke? But then at the same time, I was thinking, like, wait, they wouldn't set up a joke in March, right?
Well, that's a question.
That's a good joke, right?
Are we getting played?
I don't know.
A month early?
But so it's the bubble. There's Karen, Jillian, Pedro,
she shows her legs.
Pascal, Keegan Michael Key is on. There's like some big names in this film.
Wait, the Mandalorian's in it?
Yeah.
Oh, so cool.
He probably has his helmet on. But there's like
he should wear his helmet.
There's dinosaurs and everything. And you're like, I don't know what I just watched. And it says like, and it's a saga and all this crap. And it's going to like the epic peak of the saga, which I'm like, wait, I haven't seen this saga. So then, Ryan, you looked up and like pull up this movie and it's
tapped away.
Yeah. And it's like a Judd Apatow movie. And it's, it's about people in this bubble as they're filming this film during a pandemic, and it's them making this movie, which I think we just saw a teaser trailer for the movie they were just created, which is, I guess, very meta because I had no idea what was going on because it looked like I was just watching some other film or a trailer for some other film.
You took the words out of my mouth.
I think I made that really complicated, and because that trailer was complicated and confused me.
Well, it was, but it wasn't once
you read an article about it.
Like when you first watch it, I was like, this just looks like a cheesy ass like Sharknado movie.
Yeah. And it's also called, the title said The Bubble. And then you watch the trailer and it says something Beast, Cheap Beast 6 or something shit like that. Cheap Beast. I don't know. Something weird like that. Which I was like, I don't know what we just watched, but we'll see if that's a joke or not by Netflix, because I would not put that past Netflix. Absolutely would not.
Well, I mean, they're the ones with all the money.
Exactly. They do whatever they want.
Yeah, I'm adding pictures to
because they start charging us more, just like AMC.
See, Blockbuster needs to come back.
Oh man, what if there's a Blockbuster Plus subscription? I'd pay for that.
I'd pay.
What if Netflix just changes their name?
Dude, that would be the smartest thing ever. Could you imagine if they're like, hey, we're going to, like Facebook, they're just like, we're going to become a new company. And then it's just blue and yellow. And then you hear the ticket tear. Yeah. And you're like, what the fuck? Blockbuster just came back? Because they
surprise, gotcha.
No, Netflix didn't. Dish Network bought Blockbuster streaming.
Oh yeah, they did do streaming for a little bit.
Yeah,
huh?
And dude, I switched from Netflix to Blockbuster, and I liked it.
Yeah, and then they just cancel it out.
Yeah, because you know what? Fuck Netflix, dude. I'm so fucking tired of Netflix. Except for their content is so good.
That's what I was just saying. Like you keep on saying that, and I asked my question to myself recently is like, should I cancel this? Like, I really was like thinking about, because I was like, all right, I was looking at ways to like cut down on some costs.
Yeah,
but then I started thinking like, dude, I watch a lot of Netflix.
I didn't think I used to, or I didn't think I did until I forgot about it, and then now that's all I watch, dude. And
I got it.
You got it. I was like, what's going on here?
Yeah, you watch a lot of it. It's surprising, right? Catches yourself guard.
It's good. It's good. I mean, in terms of all the streaming services, like they all just feel like TV channels. Netflix doesn't feel like a TV channel to me.
I just saw that CNN's gonna have their own CNN Plus.
What the fuck are you gonna watch on CNN Plus?
Well, apparently Fox is gonna have something similar too.
What?
Like Fox News.
Oh God.
Thanks for the beer, kid.
My head hurts on that one.
I know. Let's just move on to this next one. Barbarians, which I like this trailer. It took a little bit to get to like really the meat and potatoes of this. But I think it works because it starts off like it's also like kind of like foreign, right? They had accents, but you can understand them. And
can you spell potato?
Potatoes.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
You gotta get used to that. You always forget you have.
I know.
You have the power, Peter.
Well, now the mixer's on the other side, so I'm not like. Did you see how I keep on doing it with my right hand?
Yeah.
and it's on my left side.
See,
So it's weird.
the mixer's meant for me because I'm a lefty,
It's
and I always have it on the left side.
yeah. So
The more you know.
you just tell me each time you need it.
I just need that connected to my phone remote because I used to have the soundboard, but now I'm too lazy.
That's true. Well,
Anyway.
it's too much. You got a lot of things to do now.
I know. I'm
So Barbies. Yeah.
Barbies.
Barbarians is it's like two couples. They're like all having they're like at a Airbnb or some shit. I don't know. They're all having dinner, and then shit just goes kind of like off the rails. And like even the first part before it really goes off the rails, I was like, this is kind of weird. Like there's a lot of tension between the two couples.
I thought it was a real estate commercial.
I can see that. And then all of a sudden, intruders break in and break up their party and kidnap them, kind of.
Jordan Peele Us.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, or The Strangers. You remember that one? Nope.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I just realized what movie I watched recently. Sorry.
Strangers?
No. Texas Chainsaw Massacre on Netflix.
Oh, is it kind of similar to that? But it's kind of opposite in Texas Chainsaw Massacre because, right, usually people intrude on their house.
Yeah.
This is the opposite where, the massacre people are coming to them.
Yeah. I just had that weird epiphany. I was like, dude, when you set up for the podcast, you're like, what have I watched?
Oh yeah. Every single week, I forget.
I just did that in the middle of the show.
Yeah,
that's weird. So okay, real estate commercial, intruders, Jordan Peele, guns, masks,
fighting.
I thought Chris Hemsworth was in it.
Oh yeah, you did. Thor.
Yeah, Thor.
Yeah,
I was like,
not in it. Though.
Not in it. I was watching all these trailers with you just now, and I was like, that kind of looks like these actors are starting to look alike.
Yeah, I feel like that's why we're having a hard time with this because everything's blending together and what we watch and listeners and watchers and viewers, I guess. We watched a lot of trailers that were like, this is dumb. We're not talking about this shit. Like, I just noticed that we didn't put back in that Harry Potter one, whatever the fuck that's called.
This because Harry Potter sucks.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, listeners and viewers who love us. Harry Potter's okay.
Yeah,
I went to a Harry Potter bar. Why can't I talk?
It's the one beer. It's
my god,
over a month, man.
Dude, the Harry Potter bar. You know what I like about it? Quick review.
Yeah.
It's Harry Potter, but it's not Harry Potter blaring up your butthole. Like it's a bar.
I did one of those pop-up bars with my wife, and it was a Harry Potter themed one, and that was kind of cool. Like, you got to make when I say potions, you make like a drink.
Yeah.
Which is fun because then you get to drink it, right?
Did
and then that gets better and better as you go on.
So
was there smoke? Yes, there's smoke.
Okay, see, this Harry Potter bar doesn't have that stuff. They have like a Gryffindor drink, and I'm like, what's a Gryffindor? I still don't know what a fucking Gryffindor is.
Well, go watch that Fantastic Beasts or whatever, and you can find out.
I think Ezra Miller was in it, and I don't think it's Ezra Miller.
Yeah,
and did you know fucking Batman's in Harry Potter?
What?
Robert Pattinson's in Harry Potter.
Oh yeah, he's in one of the Harry Potter.
I didn't know
movies.
that.
Yeah.
That was his second movie.
Yeah, before he became Batman. Yeah, and Twilight.
He's Twilight in Batman. He doesn't have a name
crazy?
in Twilight.
I saw something because dude, all the news right now is all about Batman, and I saw Zoe Kravitz told Robert Pattinson, I never saw Twilight, which I wonder what he says about that. I bet he's probably good.
Yeah,
you shouldn't.
He's like, I made a lot of money, but
yeah, it was all a
my
paycheck.
CGI baby was terrible.
I had to eat her or break through the placenta with my teeth. Isn't that what they had to do? Or that's what happened to books. I don't know.
I think whoa, you read the books?
No.
No.
I'll be honest. I tried reading the first one. I got 3 chapters in. And have you ever seen any of the movies?
I was forced to watch one. I made a deal.
What kind of a sexy deal?
Well, I think it was supposed to turn out that way, but what I really did was I made her go watch. I think it was Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Oh, nice.
The first opening scene is where
Michael Bay one?
where they broke the ankle off. And she's like, why'd you take me to this movie? And I was like,
because you made me watch Twilight.
That's what the deal was.
Okay, so you remember Twilight, and there's a part where like they're in the classroom, and like Robert Pattinson like looks at what's her face, Kristen Stewart, you know, and like it's like instant, like, oh shit,
he's sparkling.
I don't, well, not yet. You didn't know he's a vampire yet, but so I read up into that point. It was like the third chapter or something. And I was like, nope, and I shut it because I was like, this is the dumbest thing. Because you hear, I think you even hear it like in the movie, like you hear like her inner thoughts. It's like, nope, I can't read this. This is ridiculous.
I'm so glad that you and I are hosts on this podcast because we haven't followed any Harry Potter or we don't watch anything Twilight. I don't think we like magic.
I love magic. That's what's weird. I love magic. But like real magic.
Yeah. I don't like little kid and like
the
love story magic.
The wizard stuff, I don't like that. Like so I never got invested in Harry Potter. Never got invested in Twilight. I've seen all the Harry Potters. I will say that though. I've seen all the Twilights as well.
That's a more you know segment too.
No, that's true. Well, I mean, when you have my wife loves Twilight, and we had a marathon, and then we of Twilight.
Hey, I dated girls who loved Harry Potter.
Yeah, and you still didn't do it.
No, I and at the Harry Potter bar. Man, we are off the rails, aren't we?
Yeah. We're like, oh yeah, we're gonna get this episode knocked out so quickly,
Peter. I was at the Harry Potter bar and I was sitting next to the bartender and he goes, dude, I haven't seen a single thing of Harry Potter. I was like, me neither. I was like, but hey, let me ask you a question real quick. Are there a lot of girls that come in here and they love the Harry Potter lore and then you see them just get like kind of turned on and then they like leave and they're like all horned up? And he goes, yeah, why? And I was like, because every freaking girl I've dated who loved Harry Potter, like you talk about Harry Potter or like turn it on, they just turn into this like wild, sexy animal, fucking Harry Potter beast.
How many guys do you think when they leave, like, you want to touch my wand?
So,
was that your line?
So I'm going to the Harry Potter bar this weekend.
Okay, all right, you can use that.
Yeah,
this is like a permanent bar in Denver.
Until Universal, well, there's nothing named Harry Potter. But yeah, here's the thing: it's in an old Baker Street.
Okay,
and Baker Street. So here's the best thing about this bar is there's been 3 bars in this location, and nobody's taken down the fucking decorations.
So it's just whatever was there before, and then you just have some like specialty drinks, right?
100%. Like they threw up a little bit of like weird little nymphs or whatever they are, and it's some Gryffindors and a sexy picture of Hogwarts.
You threw up some Gryffindors and you still don't know what it is.
And I think TBS is on playing Harry Potter all the time. I don't know, but I still see all the old bottles and signs from Baker Street. It's so funny. I've been in this Baker Street like picking up on MILFs, and there's still MILFs there. It's so nice.
Yeah, because I like Harry Potter,
dude. I'll tell you off podcast. Anyway, we have a
final trailers. Well, I mean, we kind of already alluded to, but I mean, it's
Barbarians. Would you watch that?
Oh yeah,
okay.
I would.
I'm down with that too.
Mm-hmm.
What else?
Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Anything to say? Anything extra? I feel like every single time, and we could have done this with Doctor Strange too. Is that because there's a new trailer? I already talked about this. There's a new little slight difference, or they just put things like pieces in a trailer in different order, and now it's a brand new trailer that they can release,
and that's all it is.
Yeah, which I feel like that'd be such a great job. Is like, so you just want me to take me some of these footage and I can just reorder it anyway, and you'll put it out there for like 30 seconds. You know, like great to be a trailer creator. What's their official term?
I'm gonna have you do that at the Blockbuster. So as you're rewinding the tapes and
everything will be in backwards order. This is how I watched it, guys.
Yeah. So that's all it was just like a Knuckles introduction. It's set for they already introduced Knuckles.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, in the very first trailer, they did not like. And you know, that's something I like about this. Again, and I'll say this about Sonic is that they know what they are, they know what their selling point is, and they're just gonna fucking throw it at you, and they don't need to hide anything. It's just like, hey, Jim Carrey's back, and we got Knuckles and Tails. Boom, you're gonna go see it.
Yeah, I mean, I was sold the moment that this movie ended, the last one.
Yeah, I know, and they had Tails in that one too.
Yeah, and I don't even care about Tails. I think Tails is a little bitch.
Yeah, it looks like fun.
Yep.
All right, did it.
Man, this is my favorite part of the podcast. It is, how do you beyond it up, Peter?
Oh, dude, you rate and subscribe,
and you listen to this whole episode, so you say it at the end.
That's right.
And you listen to us and watch us on YouTube's, probably Instagram. You can see the shit talking on Twitter. That's really fun. We follow a lot of people on Twitter, so follow us on Twitter.
Absolutely. Go find us on all the social media. You said all of it. Just go there.
Except for TikTok. Fuck TikTok. We're not
on that either. No.
Buy shirts.
Yeah, go to our website, bmoviesbeyond.com.
Support our blockbuster habits.
Our beer habits.
Which is new. But yeah, social medias. You get to see all the cool photos that we have. You get to see our beautiful faces. You get to see our cool logos. You get to see and listen to our reviews and get up to date with the news going on. If it's not movie related or pop culture, it's news. We are talking about current events. And we're also talking about Pop-Tarts and bagels. And Godzilla. So, whatever you want, we got it for you at bmoviesbeyond.com.